Well, hello everyone, good afternoon, early evening, and welcome back to a brand new season with Motive Racing on Assetto Corsa Competizione. I did say a couple of days ago I may or may not be doing this due to the vaccine. I'm okay, so I am going to be racing. So this is just a random open lobby at the moment. The actual event doesn't kick off till 5 o'clock, so I thought I'd do a bit of practice. This is just a 12-minute qualifying session, which we've only got 8 minutes left in a 15-minute race. Tonight, it's a 5-minute practice session, which is basically used for all the drivers just getting into the lobby, then a 15-minute qualifying session and a 30-minute race with no mandatory pit stop. So it's a 30-minute sprint around this circuit. I'm in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS with a black and gold livery on it. Same car that I used last season, just a different livery. Of the 20 drivers that have signed up to Tier 2, that's why I'm in Tier 2 of 3 tiers. There's only 2 Porsches, me being one of them, and I believe I'm the only driver that's actually on a controller in Tier 2, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So we'll just sort out the setup here quickly. I do have one already, which I'll load. There it is. Yep, that's all okay. Fuel, we'll drain out the fuel anyway because we're going to be doing some qualifying runs, so that's fine by me. And the aero I'm sort of happy with, I think. Yep, I think I'm quite happy with that, so that's the setup that we'll be running anyway. So this is not the official event right now. This is just a practice session. This is an open lobby on the Assetto Corsa, because obviously I'm on a European server. There's only real races available from maybe about midday onwards to about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and Monza is always the most popular one. It's the one that's always got the most drivers in it. You can see there's 7 minutes left of a session. It's a full grid anyway. I don't know any of these people, they're just random, so we might get punted off at turn 1, and if we do, we'll join the practice session that's already taking place before the server does get reset at 5 o'clock, and then officially the session does start. Plenty of Lucozade next to me. It's a warm day here in the south of England, low 20s. I've got no fan, I've got the windows closed for 2 reasons. Number 1, outside noise, don't really want to interfere with me whilst I'm recording and streaming, and number 2, my hay fever season is now starting to kick in a little bit. With the windows open, I do get a little bit of a tickle on the old nostrils. I don't want to be sniffling and sneezing my way around, so we'll jump out on circuit then and try and show the car if we can a little bit, but we'll jump out here now. So there's the car that I'll be running anyway. It's a black and gold livery. I'll probably chop and change it during the season. It's nice to be back in the Porsche at least though, and I'm hoping to get off to a good start. I think there's only about 10 or 11 people that have actually signed up for the race, which is a bit disappointing because there's about 14 or 15 drivers in Tier 1 and Tier 2 that are confirmed. Sorry, Tier 1 and Tier 3. So I'm not too sure why Tier 2 is a bit low, but that's fine because you score, as in endurance racing or in GT3 racing, you pretty much score points from first always down to last, and it's an 8 race calendar over 8 weeks every Sunday. So if it's a low turnout tonight and we have a decent finish, that'll put us high in the standings. The target for me, if I can, is to try and finish inside the top 10. It's going to be difficult being the only pad user. I'm up against people with proper sim rigs, wheels and pedal and seat stands, that sort of thing. A few drivers have cottoned on to the fact that I'm the only one on a pad, and they're a bit like, oh, cold tyres, and they're a bit like, okay, that's a bit weird, because this is a game that's a simulation game rather than an arcade game, and you do kind of need a wheel and pedal rather than a controller. Someone's absolutely creamed into the marker boards there. So I'll take a lap and a bit for the tyre pressures to come up. And Monza's probably the circuit I've done the most racing on in terms of open lobbies. I've done a couple of hour, 2 hour endurance races at other circuits, Kyle Army and Mount Panorama being 2 examples. But it's nice to be back in the Porsche. Not many people go for the Porsche, but I've always enjoyed how it handles. It complements my driving style quite well. So down to the parabolica then. Down a bit nicely. Run the car a little wide over the curve. And here we go then for our first hot lap. See what we can do. someone at my backside. Unfortunately, I'm in a hot lap here, so he's going to have to pass me away. Surely going to pass me, isn't he? Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Can't see where the curb is. The GTR's so big. Slow. A bit more work in the setup, I think. Might need to take a bit of the front out. Just feel a bit nose heavy on turning.
Flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
That's why I'll be able to hit the wall. This is a slightly better lap. Temps up from previous.
Yellow flag, be careful there. We're not late, that's not fastest now.
Into the 52s. Want to be in the 51s really, that's where my pace is.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
One corner to go, we'll get ourselves in the 51s. Yeah, it was a lot better, nearly a second up. We went into the 51s here. 51.6 I think I managed to do. Well, 51.7 there, 51.77. So that's what I aim to do, that's what I'm aiming to do, get myself comfortably in the 51s. I felt like a very good lap as well actually. It's only 14th on the grid in this random lobby, but like I said, a lot of people are actually very, very good at this game. We'll just stop on track. And return to the garage. And then we'll wait before we go to the track. There we go, 2 minutes. So it's plenty enough time to sort the fuel levels out. I don't want to take a bit of a wing out if I can. There you go. Take a couple of mil out the front. Fuel strategy 3. It's about 3, I think. So if we go for, I mean, it's a 15-minute race. If we just go for 25 litres, that should be enough. Should be. We'll run it anyway, see what it's going to give me, because it'll be a good indication for when we go into the main event at 5 o'clock. It's 22 now, or 37 minutes past, so by the time this race is done, it'll be coming up to 5 o'clock, which is nice. We could leave this at the end of it, and then just move straight into the practice session. Quick look at Discord though, just see if anything is being said, or anything's being done, or anyone else has managed to sign up. Someone's just found out that there's no racing line available in Tier 2, which is upset a few people, but that's fine by me. I don't use any real assists. You get inbuilt ABS and traction control that everyone does use. And up to 11 people have officially signed up and said they are racing. 5 people have officially said they're not, so it could be a smaller grid, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. We can make a good start, a good early start to the championship. We score some good points about those that I'm battling with. So again, this is just a practice race. This is not the real main event. Nothing like that at all. Come on, Ferrari.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
See if we're going to be clean or complete chaos down at turn 1, as it usually is at Monza in any form of discipline. Formula 1 GTs. And if we get absolutely destroyed, then we'll just leave and join the practice lobby. Okay, here we go then.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. 3 wide. Clear on the left. All clear. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh. Don't hit me, don't hit me.
On the left. Clear on the left.
Mad bastards. People jump the chicane as well. Oh, he's off. Oh, crash up ahead. My God.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, we've got through that completely unscathed, and I believe we're P5. So we can do that in the main event, and we're looking good, because we started, I think, 14th or 15th, so gained a lot of positions there. Oh, a bit too much curve there. Big gap behind as well. Mine for a second, which is good. Try and stay in slipstream with this thick GTR if we can. Just drift it into a scully, why not? Well, we up ahead made a mistake. Okay, in the slipstream with this navy blue, I think it is, baby blue Ferrari.
Car on the right, clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Very unusual line into that chicane there from him. Someone behind's cut the chicane as well. It's a P4 apparently. Oh, we both hit that curve hard and the Ferrari's made a bigger mistake, so we'll slim past. Up into the podium spots it. Like the fuel per lap is 3 litres. It's going to be a bit more this lap, which is more full throttle. Actually, it's 2.99. Actually, it's a little bit better, weirdly. How do we save fuel on this lap? Lap 1, whatever. I don't know. That's just been weird. Oh, that's a bit deep into Arianti. Two cars quite close behind me. We've made a bit of a gap. Big weakness to Porsche. Top end speed. So around a circuit like this, it's not ideal. Ferrari's gaining. Don't go for it here, mate. You're too far back. I'm good for a Ascari though. That's one thing I do now. I'm good for a Ascari and I'm good through the Lesmo corners. So we're still running quite low wings because we need all the help we can get. Ferrari is probably going to try into turn 1.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
And he's overshot the chicane.
On the left.
Now the cynic of me would say you should probably give the position back for that.
On the left.
And that's exactly what he did. It's a good sportsmanship there from the Ferrari driver. He completely outbroke himself into turn 1, cut the chicane, gained the position illegally. Now, he wasn't told to let me back through. It was just an honest guy. car is so satisfying when you get it right.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We're halfway through, not over yet.
I'm just going to try another move into turn 1. Yellow flag ahead of us here. There's a car somewhere on the circuit. There it is, parked up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Mate, what was that?
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I managed to get my braking sorted out for the first chicane at least. You probably thought the move was done there. Second chicane's a struggle here. Second chicane. I'm not letting you through, bud. Only about 3 laps to go. I've only got about 3 laps worth of fuel left as well. I might have underfueled the car here a little bit. Now I believe there's 3 cars right up, well not right up behind me, but close enough. Can I hold on to this P3? Maybe escape a little bit. Ooh. There's 4 cars behind me now and all very close together. Might be able to escape him a little bit. Last couple of laps.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
God, there's a car. Oh God, what are you doing? I've underfueled the car. I've got this lap and next lap, and then I'm going to be out of fuel. And the alarm's going off now. Less than 5 litres. Might be enough. It depends when the leader crosses the line. In fact, the guy who was leading the race is actually in the pits. So up to P2, but we've only got a lap's worth of fuel left, and I think there's 2 laps left. Ah, that's frustrating, isn't it? It's not overly important. It was just a practice race. Underfueled the car. So I think we started with 25 laps worth of, or 25 litres. We needed another 3 to get to the end to 28. Double that's 56. Yeah, leaders on this final lap. We're going to run out of fuel. Oh my, we went out of P2 out of this race.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nothing I can do. It's counting down. A 10th of a litre. 3, 2, 1. Dead. Oh mate, it's depressing. Oh well. Good fun whilst it lasted. I mean, it went well. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll quit now anyway. That would have been a P2. Just got to make sure I don't do that in the main event. So yeah, I think that was... I think it was 25 litres I had in the car, so we were short by a lap, so I make that 28. Double that for the distance is 56. If we start with 60 litres, I think we should be okay. It's 20 laps. I reckon the race is going to be... Probably, I mean, that race there was looking like 9 laps, so 18, probably an extra one on top just because 19. So yeah, I think 60 litres will do enough for us. So we'll search now for the motive one that we need, which is not on here. I'm sure it will in a second. It might be just going through a bit of a reset at the moment. You can see there the other lobbies I've got people in them practicing. And you can see there tier 1 is a 60-minute race, tier 3 is a 30-minute race. I believe in tier 1 as well, if there's people missing, they do ask tier 2 drivers to jump in. If that's the case, I may very well do it. We'll just have to wait and see really. So only 11 people have officially signed up. I'll just put in Discord there, so you guys invite drivers from the lower tiers to make up numbers in higher tiers. Just see what happens. There might be a possibility that we could do the tier 1 race. I know last season, I think the top 5 at Paul Ricard were invited into the tier 1 spot. Because there were 5 people short. Now I don't know what the situation is in tier 1. We'll just have to wait and see. So we'll keep refreshing because at some point... okay, the tier 3 one's now going through a reset as well. Because they start... Tier 2 and tier 3 start at the same time. So they're now going through their resets. Hopefully be back up in a couple of minutes because we're supposed to be going to the track in a couple of minutes. All we could do is sit here and keep refreshing the page. So I just had confirmation that tier 2 and tier 3 lobbies are being reset. What that basically does is you could join the session at any point if you like. It is password protected, and I've got the password for it. But then when the lobby gets reset to its race settings, and the race settings are supposed to be dry, 22 degrees, so nice and warm for an early June race in northern Italy. They do use real weather locations. So everyone gets kicked out, they do a hard reset, put all the parameters in that they've decided, and then it gets put back up. So hopefully it should be here in the next minute or so. Okay, so it says the server has restarted. Indeed it has. It's night, I'm not too sure why. So we can connect now. And we're in. We are in. Here we go. So you can see there, nice and sunny, 22 degrees, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It says it's night time, I don't think that's true. And we'll be joining during the 5-minute practice session. No one really practices in the 5-minute session. We might go out and do a couple of minutes. It's just an opportunity for all the drivers to join.
Green light. Go, go, go.
I'm the first one in. Look at that. Waka waka. So other drivers will now join in, dribs and drabs. So we'll chuck the setup onto the car. Did feel a little bit better with the it's a 15-minute qualifying session, isn't it? So that'll be fine. Mechanical grip dampers. I think we went to 53. Okay, so we're in now. Anyway, here we go. So this is the official event. Well, we'll leave that as it is anyway. looks like I'm heading into the pit lane as well. Only 9 drivers in here at the moment, which is a bit disappointing. Not too sure why the turnout is low. First race of the season. You expect everyone to be here, wouldn't you? But it's good news for us. With low numbers, it means that, you know, if there's only 9, it means we'll be at least 9th in the championship after the first race. So we'll have time for a lap. Just to see where we stack up against some of the drivers that have decided to venture out. I've got quite a lot of fuel on board as well. Basically got my qualifying fuel. I mean, we know we can do a mid 51. Without a tow, 10 people now joined. That was messy. Bit of trail braking into Parabolica. Don't want to slam the brakes on too hard. Tyres are easily lock up the tyres. This is probably going to be in the 52s.
Session is now.
It is 2.8. Probably lost half a second just coming out of a Ascari. And the tyre pressures weren't exactly brilliant either. So we could definitely get the 51s. Gunnar Gamble's done a 51.1. Kenny's a 51.4, maybe? Something like that. Not too sure. I believe Motive Racing are probably streaming as well. Up to 12 now, 13. So the numbers are slowly creeping up. Just Google or YouTube Motive Racing just to see if they are actually doing anything. Upcoming live streams. Monza live in 62 minutes. Don't think so somehow. I don't think you are live in 62 minutes. I think you're sort of supposed to be live now, boys. Not too sure how they've managed that, but never mind. Anyway, qualified session begins. 13 of us. I'm just quickly asking if there is a stream. Just, I won't have it on, nothing like that. It's just it'll be good to see something in the background. I'll watch it back later. Oh, there's no stream. There we go. Okay, fair enough. There's no stream. Whatever, doesn't really matter too much. So, I'm going to get myself another drink quickly before we venture out there. Yeah, got to make sure I get the fueling right in this race. It's going to be pretty disastrous if I manage to get it wrong. I did it at Paul Ricard. Had to pit with a lap to go, which is a shame.
Stay clear of the curbs.
Low tyre pressure, but no tyre pressure. Got a few cars behind me here, so I'll have to be a bit smart.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Find myself a little bit of track space if I can. Steal my slipstream. Okay, tyres are still cold, unfortunately. Be my first push lap, but yeah, tyre pressures are still coming in. Couldn't really work the car that much. Got a bit of track space though, so we can use it, build up. almost destroyed the chicane. Car's still a little slidey through the two Lesmos. Pressures are coming in. Next lap will be quicker than this.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Nice exit out of Parabolica. Probably going to be in the 52s. It is, 227, so not bad. Definitely getting the 51s here, that's the target at least. Better through there. Very nice through there. Might get a toe off this guy in front of us as well. He's just a bit too far ahead. We're almost a second up here, so this could be a very low 51. Front wash there from the car in front.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
9/10 up. 51.3, fastest I've gone so far. P8 at the moment, back in the midfield. There's a car in the pits, please don't get in my way. If this Ferrari's quick enough, I believe it's a Ferrari in front of me. I'll be able to give me a bit of a tow round. Pull me. Oh, I'm getting the wash. Might slightly improve though. There's a better exit out of Parabolica. 300s. Little improvements. Just nipping away. Whoa. Tenth up. Now I can find a little bit more time in Ascari. We did, 3.5 up now. Might be able to get into the 50s here, 1 minute 50s. We'll be very happy with that. It's going to be so close. Are we in the 1 minute 50s? Oh, 51.006. I couldn't get closer if I wanted to.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Okay, well that'll probably be it for us then. Oh, 151.006. So close to the 1 minute 50s. It's P8 at the moment. 2 people have yet to set a lap time. Possibly we could be at the back of the field if all of these guys do improve. Might change the setup whilst we're here. So fuel, I'm gonna play safe and bump in 60 litres. I think it would have been a 9-lap race, 15 minutes, which would be 18 laps to 30 minutes, probably another lap on top, 19. Hopefully that'll work. If not, Monza is a circuit where lifting and coasting to save fuel, you can do it very well. You can do it on a run down to the first chicane, the second chicane, Ascari and Parabolica. And doing that, you'll lose a bit of lap time, but you could probably save about 0.2 or 0.3 of a litre. You know, in 5 minutes that's half a lap, you know, so there is a possibility that we can do that. I'm happy with the incredibly low 51 note. I'll take it. I mean, 2.5 seconds off to go in pole. Now slip down to 9th. So the session's now over. There's one car out there, the 88. Let's have a look at him. Is he on a lap time? Looks like we're going to be starting P9. This guy is on a lap. Gonna gamble in P2, crosses the line, does he snatch pole? He doesn't. This guy's yet to set a lap time as well, so we're either 9th or 10th, I know that much. He does seem quite hesitant. And his lap time's slow, so he's going to be at the back, I think. He puts himself in 12th place, 7 seconds off the pace. So it's P9 for Azem. So yeah, not bad. P9. I'll take a P9. Just make sure everything's set up nicely. Yep, happy with the balance. And now we've got 30 minutes. Only 13 drivers should probably mean that we've got a slightly better chance of surviving turn 1. We'll just have to see. And we've got a 3-minute wait then, so I'm going to take this opportunity to have a quick restroom break, and I'll back with you guys for the 30-minute race around Monza. Looks like we've got a full formation lap as well, so yeah, that'll be quite interesting with the fuel. Oh, very nice. Right, as a preemptive measure, I'm going to chuck in a couple of extra litres worth of fuel. Oh, it's not 3.66 laps, estimated laps. It isn't, is it? It shouldn't be. I've been running around and it's 3 litres a lap. Just a little bit concerned that the formation lap will take a couple of extra litres, so I've just bumped that in there. I will be very, very disappointed if it's 3.6 litres a lap, because I will absolutely have to make a pit stop. So let's hope it's not. Oh, first race of a new season. Always exciting. Everyone here starts on a level playing field. Only 13 drivers.
30 seconds. Stay single file.
So on the bottom right there you can see 62 litres worth of fuel. It's only saying 16 laps. I'm assuming that will change. Once we get going.
Stay away from curbs.
Well, it needs to. Christ alive, we complete the first lap at full racing speed and it's 3.6 litres and something's gone wrong there. But in the practice qualifying and racing did earlier, and in the qualifying for here, we were averaging pretty much bang on 3 litres a lap. So I'm sure it will sort itself out. Certainly needs to anyway. Sorry if you're going dizzy.
Going double 5.
Okay then, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1 of Motive Racing at Monza. Just pray for a clean start.
Green light, go, go, go.
We're racing at Monza.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Yeah, pretty clean.
Clear on the right.
Oh, well. Yeah, kind of my fault. Well, it was my fault. You know what, move on. Already got a little bit of damage from that. 1.5 seconds. Shouldn't notice too much. Feel sorry for that guy though. But accidents happen, mistakes happen. I'll apologise afterwards. Right now I've got to focus. Okay, 3 litres it's saying. Good. Yeah, now 18 laps it's saying. Alright, it's quick in a straight line. I broke too early there. Okay, 2 laps down. About 16 to go.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Running in P8. Got in 6th, made a mistake. Another Ferrari.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Porsche's so small, doesn't matter who I'm following, I can't see apexes. Just as a 4-car battle event really, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th behind me, and then we've got a 5-second gap back to the guy in 10th, so there's a few of them off the pace, maybe accident damage, maybe it's just generally slower. Oh, we've hit the curb there, that's going to unsettle the car. Got away with it. top 5 look like they're in a class of their own, although they're split up a little bit. So there's clearly some people in here that are very, very quick.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh
Clear on
mate,
the
come
left.
on. Oh, my arse cheeks were clenched a little bit there. Guy in 10th is catching up as well now. That wasn't the greatest line out, Parabolica. Might be under threat from the guy behind.
Well done, mate. This has been your first advice. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Maybe this Merc has a bit of speed. He'll maybe stick with him. Catches back up to these two Ferraris.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Pink car behind me. I hit a pink car at the start. Might very well be that guy. I think it is, you know. Oh, it's a Ferrari, it's made a mistake.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We'll zip on by. Come on, Merc. I'm having to work with you here to catch up this Ferrari, but you've got to get a bit of a jimmy on it. Almost halfway through this race. Lost a bit of time through there. Clip the grass, braking for the first part of the Mascari.
Yellow flag in sector 2. You're halfway through, keep pushing. Well done, mate. Personal best.
At least I'm good on fuel.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, that wasn't ideal. 10 laps down now. Let me try and do something. All very evenly matched, this little group. Well, I ain't got too much to say about that really, it was quite obvious what I'd done there. All I can really hope for now in the last 9 minutes is people make mistakes, maybe don't have enough fuel in the car, which I hardly doubt, or these guys ahead start to close up on each other and start battling and allow me back into it, because whilst we're all separated by a second and a half, it's not really doing anything for me. Massive gap to everyone behind, we don't have to worry about them. I would have expected a bit more than a P10, I can say that much.
Slow car ahead.
That's interesting. Who is it? Where are they? What have they done? I can only see someone's heading off at Sky. Quick drink. slipping away from the guys in front. I think this is probably going to be it. I'm going to need mistakes now. This is a lap car in front of me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was definitely the wildest I've ever taken a Scarly. You won't be out in that gravel. Okay, P6. You can't really make it out there, but if you look at the scoring chart on the left-hand side, P6, which is somewhere up the road, that red box on the right-hand side will say DT. It's a drive-through. He's got a drive-through penalty. He's got to serve. I can only assume that he's yeeted it through the chicanes one too many times. And he'll have to take that, or I believe he'll be disqualified, or have a whacking great big time penalty added to him by the game at the end of a race. So that is essentially P9. There's only 2 laps left now. Sky was a nightmare. Fuel is good, so we got that right. Over fuel by maybe 2 laps, which is fine. And P6 is now in the pits end, serving that drive through. That should bump us up then into 9th place.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Oh, where's this guy going?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 2.
This guy's all over the place.
left. Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
P8.
Clear on the left.
P7's only just up here as well. Leader starts his final lap, so we'll be starting ours. P7's low on fuel.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Absolutely running out of fuel. Now we're going to have a battle with a pink McLaren here for the final lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'll make another mistake. Late race drama here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Spooked him.
The leader has finished the race.
I mean, I was slightly there. He did turn in and then he's obviously got scared. Right, let's get a Scully, right? Should be just good enough. We've got a very slow car down here on the right. Oh, it's the guy in 6. He's out of fuel. P6 is out of fuel on the run to the line, and in the space of I think 3 laps we've gone from 10th to 6th. Late race drama. Flash the headlights.
Alright, checkered flag. Good
P6.
job. I'll bring the car back.
I'll take that. Oh, great. That was brilliant, that. 3 laps to go, I was 10th. The guy gets a drive through, 2 people run out of fuel, and then the McLaren there, I managed to spook him going into the first Lesmo. Oh, P6. Good. I'll take that. I would have been disappointed with 10th. To be completely honest with you, I'd have been absolutely disappointed with 10th. So there we go. A couple of people pushed the fuel just a bit too much. But no, good stuff. Good stuff. I'll take a P6. Very happy with that. Oh, yeah, just get my breath back now. I've just screenshotted the results there to one of the admins. There we go, it's over, race over, P6 in the end, the only Porsche to turn up. There was 2 Porsches that have signed up, and we were 10th with 3 laps to go, and then one of them gets a drive through up to 9th. 2 people run out of fuel, one of them literally a corner to go, and then we managed to spook the pink McLaren. Napik was starting to talk in the Discord. I've already turned around and apologised, but I can't remember who it was. I'm pretty sure it might have been the pink McLaren. It was a pink car. Was it a pink McLaren or was it a pink Ferrari? And one of the guys that ran out of fuel, the guy towards the end crossed the line at 1 mile an hour, because once you run out of fuel, that's it. There's not a fuel save mode. There's not a like a recovery mode, nothing like that. It's it's basically you're out. So the guy managed to get over the line with 1 mile an hour and be classified in whatever position he was, 11th, 12th, something like that. But we ended up with P6, so I will absolutely take that for the debut race. I don't know if there's going to be any invites into Tier 1. A few people just talking about the under-fueling issues that they had. I mean, there's 16 people that have apparently confirmed to go into Tier 1, so it'll be the top 4 that will be offered. But yeah, it looks like that's going to be it, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be getting an invite. What I'll do, I'll end the stream. If there's another stream starting in the next... we'll have a look at the race time. What is the race time for GT3? It's pretty much now, actually. Qualifying starts in 2 minutes, so I don't think there's going to be an invite to Tier 1. They've only got 4 people officially missing and I'm 6. They do, I think, offer it down. And maybe some of them can't do it. What I'll do, I'll end the stream now. If I'm back in the next 10 or 15 minutes and you know that I've been given an invite and I've accepted it, but the chances are very, very slim. Yeah, for the first race of the season, a P6 is good, 6th in the championship, so I'll take that. The target is to be in top 10, which will be very, very difficult once the season goes on. I think it's Zandvoort next week, or possibly Hungary. I'm not too sure, but yeah, 10th. It was looking like 10th at the end, which would have been a bit disappointing, but we would have managed to get the car home relatively unscathed, apart from the little bump we gave to whoever it was at the second chicane. But yeah, someone got a drive through, spooked the McLaren, 2 people underfueled their car up into P6. So yeah, very good positive start to the new season with Motive Racing, and there are some nice artistic shots of my black and gold Porsche 911 GT3 RS. That has taken me to a nice result in the first race. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you probably on Friday for the penultimate round of One Hub Racing's Formula 1, which will be at the Paul Ricard circuit in France. Probably won't be doing GTSport this week. In fact, I'll probably be staying away from GTSport now. ACC has restarted for me as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for the penultimate round of One Hub Racing.